Hi everyone, my name is Dhananjay Reddy Manne. I'm part of Informatica Global Customer Support team. In this presentation, we will be going through how to use Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse and SQL ELT mappings in Informatica Cloud Data Integration. Moving on, today's agenda is SQL ELT overview, required licenses, target and supported sources for SQL ELT mapping, how to create and run mappings in SQL ELT using Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse, and demo. Moving on, SQL ELT is a data integration approach that leverages cloud-native SQL for efficient data movement and transformation within a cloud environment. Create a mapping in SQL ELT mode where your sources and targets are in the same cloud ecosystem and you want all the mapping logic to be processed by your cloud ecosystem. For example, you need to move data from your Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse to Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse tables and you want the data processing to happen in your Microsoft Fabric data warehouse, then you can use the SQL ELT mappings. Mappings in SQL ELT mode can read and write from cloud data warehouse and write it to the same cloud data warehouse. They can read from data lake in the cloud ecosystem and write into data warehouse in the same ecosystem. Moving on, required licenses. To run the mappings, SQL ELT mappings in cloud data integration, you need to have SQL ELT native license and the corresponding connector licenses which you want to use in the SQL ELT mappings. Moving on, in this presentation we will be focusing on Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse, which is the target, and sources either you can use Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse or the Lycos. Moving on, going to the demo part. Let me go back to the uh, my admin console data integration. Here you can see I will show how to create a SQL ELT mapping. First, you need to click on mappings and then you can click on create mappings and then you can click on mapping SQL ELT and then you have to select Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse and you have to select the target connection. It will list all the existing data warehouses connections in your org. You need to select the one which you want to use and then click on next. Yeah, you see like the mapping got created. You can go to source and select the connection. Here it will list the both Lakos as well as the data warehouse connection. You need to select the source and the source object, and similarly in the target you need to select the target object. I have already created a mapping using the same information. I will show you that. Like I have created a mapping and a target as well. And here there is the option to generate the SQL ELT query. When you click on that, you have a generate query option. When you click on that, the query will be generated. This is the query which we will be running in the mapping to write the data. That in the mapping log also we can see the same query being executed as well. And according to my logics design, like the data has been successfully inserted to the Fabric data warehouse. Moving on, you can go through this document for more details. We would love to hear from you on our social media handlers. You can post your valuable feedback over there. Thank you all.